name's Tori and I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK, and this is probably a very random collection video to do, but it just randomly came to me and I thought it would be fun, and that is Winnie the Pooh fruit collection. I did almost turn it into fruit and veg collection just because I have a lot of pumpkin merch from obviously Halloween releases, like a lot of pumpkins, but then that's not really fruit and veg, that's fruit and pumpkins, and I can obviously do a pumpkin video in October. I've even been very coordinated. I've matched my butterflies to my pajamas. I had to wear these pajamas for this video. They're the latest pair that Georgia Asda released. Everyone went crazy for them on TikTok. It's Pooh Bear on some strawberries, and then it says very sweet, that's embroidered up there, and then it's got some cute little shorts as well. I had to wear these for this video. Besides from the fact I just wanted to get into some cozy pajamas because it's getting towards the end of the day, I also just thought this would be very fitting for this video. So I matched my butterflies to the strawberries. You know I always have to match. So although this isn't like the biggest collection going because it is very random, very niche, it just turns out I had a bit of fruit merch and I thought we could put it together and show you. When I was gathering everything for this video, I did kind of also notice I have a lot of donut merch. Winnie the Pooh donuts. I think that's even more random and niche than fruits. Anyway, without further ado, let's talk about some fruit. I think because I'm wearing my strawberry pajamas, we have to first start off with Strawberry Pooh. These style plush are some of my favourites to collect. I have quite a few here. I have a birthday cake Pooh. I have Pooh inside a football. Have I got any others? Not too sure, but there's so many of these available. I want to collect more. It's Pooh hiding inside an object. So here is obviously a strawberry. On the other side it's just a plain strawberry, but on the front it has got embroidery of Pooh Bear, and then you unzip it and Pooh Bear jumps out and he's holding a strawberry. How cute is that? And he's still got his Disney Store tag on. This in itself was such a random plush idea for Disney Store to do, but I'm obsessed with it, and there's literally so many you can get of them. You can get him jumping out of Christmas trees, there's various Halloween ones, there's various Valentine's edition ones. I need to get more of these, but I thought Strawberry Pooh was very fitting to start off our fruit collection because he matches my pajamas. I think while we're going through Pooh Bear hidden inside of fruits, we'll continue with my ones of these. So next up we have got a melon. A Pooh melon. This one actually went viral on Instagram. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. Let me see how many views it's sat at. I have got it pinned on my Reels tab. Let me just have a look. My Reels don't usually do that good on Instagram, so I was very surprised with this one. It's at 289,000 views. So nearly 300,000 views. That is a lot of views. But let's open him up, have a look. Pew! Oh, he's got his tag in his face. That kind of ruined the dramatic effect. But how cool, the detail on that as well. You've got the outside of the melon, and then the inside you've obviously got all the red of the watermelon and the seeds. And obviously we've got little Pooh Bear here holding on to his little bit of melon. The same video I did with this one, I did with the strawberry one, and my football as well, and those did okay. I think they got like a couple thousand views on it, but Watermelon Pooh nearly 300,000. I don't know why the people of Instagram just liked Watermelon Pooh more than the other ones, but okay. And this one is very loosely fruit. The idea of the plush itself isn't technically fruit, but this bit is a fruit, so I kind of got away with putting it in this video. As you can see, it is a lemon, but the actual plush itself isn't anything to do with fruits. It is Pancake Day Pooh 2003, and you've got the zip coming along the bottom here, and then you open it up and Pooh is sat inside the lemon flipping a pancake. And then I don't know how well you can see that, you've got the detail they put into these, obviously all the inside of the lemon on there. Pooh Bear's just sat inside flipping a pancake, ready to squeeze his lemon on top of there. Although I wouldn't personally think lemon and sugar would be Pooh's go-to topping on a pancake. I think we all know what his preferred topping would be. This one did do quite well as well on Instagram, when it was Pancake Day. I used an audio of a I think it was from a podcast. I found it on TikTok, the audio, but it was a British man explaining Pancake Day to an American who had no idea what Pancake Day was, and yeah, it worked out quite funnily. But also, I can't remember if it was on Instagram or TikTok where I got this comment. Obviously, the audio is this British man explaining what Pancake Day is to an American that didn't know what it was. And this person commented, I don't know if they thought that the commentary was from me, even though it's two men talking, but their comment started off with, oh, it's okay if you don't understand what Pancake Day is, it's an English holiday where, and they went on to explain Pancake Day to me, and I was like, that's not me saying I don't understand it, that's the audio. If I didn't understand it, I wouldn't have all Plush to it. And probably Pancake Day is probably one of my favourite UK holidays. It's an excuse to eat pancakes all day. Let me know your favourite pancake topping in the comments. We're now getting off sidetrack of fruits. I personally, Nutella. If I can be bothered, like Nutella, strawberry, banana sort of combo. But yeah, just Nutella. But we got a lemon. To fit in with the fruit video, we have a lemon. This video is mainly plushies, by the way. I only have one non-plushie thing to show you, and we'll save that till the end. But moving on. Munchlings! I do also have the Winnie the Pooh Munchling. I have him in this form from Primark. I have him in the big like pillow form, and then I also have him in the bag, but he is not a fruit. He is a, I want to call him a cinnamon swirl because that's what he looks like, but he's like a honey cake. I don't know what a honey cake is. But anyway, he's not a fruit, so he doesn't get to be in this video. But we have, okay, eel's not technically a fruit either, is he? He's a blueberry muffin, but he's got blueberries on his head, so we're rolling with it. These are the Munchlings from Primark. They're just mini versions. I think you can obviously get the larger versions from Disney Store. So yeah, eel is a blueberry muffin. Muffin obviously kind of stretching our terms of fruit, but he's got fruit in him. He's a blueberry muffin, so he's allowed in the video. How cute is he? And then Tigger, I did kind of question when I first got him what he's supposed to be, but I've kind of gone with fruit salad, and like Tigger himself is the bowl, and then he's got all the fruits inside him. So he's got a couple of blueberries, I think they are, a kiwi, I think that's meant to be a strawberry, I don't know what that is around the side there, not too sure. I don't know if he is a fruit salad, but he's got fruit on him. I don't know what else he would be. It doesn't say in here, does it? It does! It does say inside. So Tigger is a fruit, that's close enough. It says Tigger is a fruit cup. A fruit salad, that's close enough. I'll give myself the point on that. I haven't seen Munchlings around in absolutely ages. I can't remember what Piglet was as a Munchling, but I haven't got Piglet Munchling in my collection. If you know what Piglet is in Munchling form, do let me know in the comments. Penultimate plush, we have got another watermelon, but this one is just Pooh Bear holding a watermelon. I think, what is he called? It says it on his little white tag there. He is called Summer Fun Pooh, so he's obviously just out having a picnic. He's got his little napkin on him, and then obviously his little sweet bit of watermelon has attracted a few little bumblebees on his paw and on his head. How cute is he? So I think watermelon and strawberries are the most featured fruit in this video, which funnily enough, those probably are two of my favourite fruits. Strawberries definitely is my favourite fruit. Final plush of this video and penultimate item of the video. I'm not sure if I've actually shown this guy to you on here. I've definitely featured him on Instagram and TikTok. I don't know if we've talked about him on here, but you can see he is in a bit of a protective case because he is very special to me anyway. So I will get him out in a minute to talk about him, but it is, as you can see, Pineapple Pooh, and my friend Claire, she is from the account Alice Collector UK. She isn't on YouTube, but she is on Instagram and TikTok, so definitely check her out if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan. She went to a collector's store and there was a whole wall of these Winnie the Pooh plushies all in protective cases, and she sent me a picture and said, is there any here that you haven't got and you'd like me to pick up for you? And there was a few I had, a few I hadn't got, but this guy just absolutely caught my eye and I just loved him so much. So I said, how much is the Pineapple Pooh? Could I have him and I'll pay you back? And she was like, yeah, sure. She brought Pineapple Pooh for me, asked for my address, sent him to me, and I was like, okay, yeah, let me know how much postage is, and like I'll add the postage and the Pooh together. And she was like, no, don't worry about it, he's a gift. I couldn't believe it. So I've already thanked her a million times for it, but thank you again, Claire. So let's take his lid off, I did Google him and he is pretty rare. He is from the Japan Disney store. I don't think he was ever released over here from what I could find. There is literally at the moment, I think it was also last summer, but it's also come back this summer at the Japan Disney store, a big Pineapple Pooh collection. But this is obviously from the like 90s noughties Disney store collection when they did these style Pooh Bear plushies, but this one was just from Disney store Japan, and it is Pooh Bear just as a pineapple. He's got his original tag on him, and you've got his price there for how much you'd have paid for him at Disney store Japan. And what I do find interesting about him, you can probably tell just from showing him here, but let me just show him with the other one, which is obviously from a similar year. Look at the yellow on him compared to, this is what most of the 90s early noughties Disney store Pooh Bears are. Look at the yellow on him. He's like got a tan to him. I don't know why he is so yellow. This is what most Pooh Bears in this look like, but he's so yellow. He's so bright yellow. And so I just keep him in here ever since I've learned that he is pretty rare, especially over here. And as you guys moving away from fruit, you know my Beatles plush collection? I want to get one of these where I can keep all 4 of them in. I've only currently got 3 out of the 4, but my best friend has got the 4th one and she is sending over to me soon. Long story that we don't need to get into, but I'm sure I can get bigger versions of these. If not, I will just buy 4 of these and just have them all lined up by themselves. But I'm thinking to get a display case to keep my Beatles in, because obviously those are really rare plush. But he just came in this. Obviously the store she brought him from must have put them all inside there, but it just made me think I need to get them for my Beatles. But how cool was he? He also looks really cool displayed in his little case. I didn't intend for it to work out like this, but it's quite funny that this is how it's going. The final item I want to show you in my Winnie the Pooh fruit collection just so happens to be pineapples again. And the only apart from my pajamas, I forgot about that, but the only non-plush item, we have got some Pineapple Pooh earrings. That's the shop they came from, Femme de Plume. It is a shop based in the US. They do ship internationally, but obviously do keep in mind international postage can get quite a bit. So when I do want stuff from this shop, I get my best friend to order it for me because she lives in America. So obviously postage is a lot cheaper for her. So she'll order it for me, I'll then pay her back, and then she sends it over when she's sending stuff over to me anyway. That's kind of like our deal or our friendship. So it's just Pineapple Pooh Bear. Very cute. I did actually amend them. I don't think I've got a picture of what they originally looked like. But this like fish, I don't know what this type of earring attachment is called. It's what I mainly wear. It's like the fish hook dangly style. That is what I added on. The way you buy it in the shop is it's got one of the little rings here, and then it attaches onto a big yellow stud, which it looked obviously really cute, but because I have 2 lobe piercings, it meant I couldn't have something in my second hole because the stud on dangle just took up so much room and it kind of covered my second hole, so I couldn't wear 2 pairs of earrings at the same time. So I've got into like jewelry making and earring making this year, so I got my little jewelry making pliers and just opened up the little connectors and attached on my own little earring dangle, so now I can wear them with other earrings. So if you do go onto her website and you see these, it won't entirely look like this. That's kind of an edit I made for myself because I have pineapple stud earrings. So when I saw these, because when I ordered them I didn't realise the stud was going to be so big. That was my idea of ordering them. I was like, I can wear my pineapple stud in one ear and then these in as my dangles. But then I put my pineapple studs in, went to put these in, and I realised it wasn't going to work. So I had to come up with something. So I just kind of made my own amendment with the little, I can't remember, I think they're called like fish hooks or something like that, but you know what I mean. And this summer at Disneyland Paris, they've also been hopping onto the Pineapple Pooh trend. I don't know why Pineapple Pooh's like a trend at the moment, but it is. At Disneyland Paris, they have got a Pineapple Pooh plush, like not like that one, but like a big one. And they've also got a Pineapple Pooh pin, but I didn't have a Disneyland Paris trip this summer, and I always feel bad asking people to pick stuff up for me from the parks. So hopefully they'll be there next summer when I'm back in the Disney parks. I was kind of hoping it would come onto Disney Store because when stuff does arrive at Disneyland Paris, there's always a slim chance we'll get it on Disney Store, but we didn't. So hopefully the Pineapple Pooh collection is still there next summer when I'm back in the parks. But literally from Disney Japan coming over here, Pineapple poo is just a trend at the moment and I have no idea why, but I'm not complaining because I absolutely love it. Anyway, I think that is all of my Winnie the Pooh fruit items. As I said, I have got more Winnie the Pooh food related merch. I've got lots of donuts and lots of pumpkins, maybe other pieces of food. I think it is just mainly donuts and pumpkins I've got left. If you enjoyed this video, please do pop a thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from moi, do click subscribe down below. While you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell, you might as well. You do that in there. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!